Richard Mabey presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. And I'm in the back porch, and here is Floyd catching some Z's. Good old Floyd catching some Z's. He's so cute. And here is Opie grooving in the back porch. I have two of the coolest cats on planet Earth. Hey, Opie, say hello to your fans. Opie, say hello to your fans. Opie, Opie, say hello to your fans. Opie, yeah, Opie, say hello to your fans. Opie and Floyd are the two of the coolest cats on planet Earth. Okay, I will be right back. So, YouTube friends, it is Monday, February 5th, 2024 at 3 minutes to 4 in the afternoon. I'm wearing the Put-in-Bay sweatshirt, and very cool, very, very cool sweatshirt, Put-in-Bay. Now, here's the funny thing is, I don't know where Put-in-Bay is. I've never been to Put-in-Bay. I bought this at a thrift store. This very cool with the little blue turtleneck thing with the Put-in-Bay, and it's really a warm sweatshirt for $2. I bought this sweatshirt for $2. So I was at the grocery store, I don't know, it was 6 or 7 months ago, and the fellow behind me says, "Hey, a fellow Put-in-Bayer." And I know nothing about Put-in-Bay, but I'm really good at I'm really good at, like, you know, playing the game. So he says, "Yeah, Put-in-Bay, good old Put-in-Bay." So we're bantering back and forth. I said, "Oh, geez, I don't want to, you know, like everyone in the, there's, you know, the lady at the cash register, the fella bagging the groceries, 2 or 3 people behind." I was like, I've never been there. I've never been there. I bought this in a thrift store for $2. That's how I played along. So it was pretty funny. I didn't lie. I didn't lie at all. But I, you know, probably should have came clean and said, "No, I bought this at a thrift store." But I was like, it was like, I don't feel like the 2 people behind, the cash register lady, the chap putting groceries in the bags. I don't feel like the whole world needs to know I bought it at his thrift store. Anyway, today, I am really, this is one of my pride and joy. I guess you would say, you can't say comic books, but pride and joy magazines. Mad Magazine, number 112 from, hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I had closed the door on the back porch, and then Opie wanted to go back in, so I had to let him back in the house. So anyway, Mad Magazine, number 112, July 1967. There's a little chip here, but you know, this is the actual magazine that I had bought as a kid. I didn't buy this at on eBay or at the comic book show for 30 cents. Now what happened was, this was about the time that Mad Magazine went from $0.25 to 30 cents. And it threw off the economy of probably every kid in America, because probably every kid in America got a quarter a week allowance. So that meant you had to dig up another 5 cents. Your whole, as a kid in the mid-1960s, your whole economy revolved around the quarter. The 80-page giant comic books were this guy. This guy walks on my yard just now. He walks on my yard with his dog. He doesn't have his dog on a lead, and he only walked about I don't know, 10, 15 feet into my yard on the side here. And he's checking out what I'm doing. Oh, I can't take it. So anyway, oh yeah, so when I went to 30 cents, you had to get another nickel, which sounds like small change now, but I mean, it was relatively small change, but you know, it meant you had to, you know, I had like money from birthdays and Christmas from aunts and uncles and grandma and grandpa. So it meant, you know, you had to actually have to use a dollar bill to get your Mad magazine. Here's the ad for the 50 center. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Opie's driving me crazy. I'll be right back. I love Opie, but he's driving me crazy. He's in and out, in and out, in and out. So anyway, here's the ad for the 50 center. This is the 10th annual edition of Worse from Mad. And they always had a giveaway, like a record, or one time they had a blimp, and one time they had the big poster of Alfred E. Newman. In this one they had the bumper stickers. But I used to love those 50 centers. And they were the old, they reprinted the, in the mid-60s, the literature, the literature from the early 60s. But, oh, here it goes. I used to like these sayings here in the beginning. A wedding ring is like a tourniquet. It cuts off your circulation. Alfred E. Newman. It's cracks me up. So let's see what we got here. I might as well confess the cover has fallen off. But this 67, 77, 87, 97, 07, 17, 7, so it's 57 years old, or almost 57 years old. So, you know, the cover's off. I'm not going to sweat it. Let me see here. The letters. They used to always have really good deals on the paperbacks here, you know. I had quite a collection of the paperbacks, and I gave them away to, I had given them away to one of my cousins. But there's a subscription, you get 21 issues for $5. Could you imagine? Look at this. 21 issues for $5. What a deal. I mean, you know, postage and everything. Let's see, I may not get through this whole Mad magazine. They always had this stuff, kind of stuff. Mad movie script. Don Martin. I love the Don Martin. Oh, they're fantastic. The paleontologist, or the old fossils tracks. It's pretty funny. Okay, he's out on his dig site. He finds this big footprint. So he's all excited. He's running around all happy, pointing to the footprint. Oh, I see. He finds another one. Now he finds a third footprint. He finds a third footprint. He's cracked me up. And then they stop. See, all of a sudden, the footprints stop. And here's the gag. It's like this crazy dragon thing. It squashes the guy. Oh, I love Mad magazine. Just love the Mad Song textbook here. The Mad Song textbook. This was quite a few pages here. American history. What else we got here? I love Mad magazine. A gallery of famous Americans. And then world history, literature, and biology, zoology. Let's see what else they got here. And chemistry. Chemistry, I'll tell you, chemistry. On the beach at ebb tide. Okay, they got the first cartoon here. There's two chaps. One's deep in the water and one's on the sandy edge. There they are. I'll read it to you. It cracks me up, these Mad magazines. Yep, you and me, we've got the right idea, mister. Just lolling around in the water at ebb tide. What I like most about it is to see the interesting things left on the sand at the sea gently recedes. Like those lovely shells. They weren't there a moment ago. And then here's the second cartoon. Here's the second cartoon. He says, and now there's a piece of driftwood, an old rusty beer can, and another shell. And the third, I'll read the saying, what the lad is saying there, what the man's saying. And now there's a starfish and ulp. It cracks me up. It's Don Martin. It's just the guy's head. It's just the guy's head there. That cracks me up, this Mad magazine. The 10 Commandments revisited. I won't go through all 10 of them. But this, the number 1, thou shalt have no other gods before me. And there's the Beatles. It's not far from the truth. Oh, this is it must have been Tarzan. Must have been a TV show. I knew it was in like a lot of movies, but TV Arzan. And it's a spoof on Tarzan. And just give you a feel for that. I love these TV and movie spoofs that Mad magazine did. It would take forever to read it to you, you know, but my goal was just to give you a feel. Here he is with the alligators. He kills all the alligators. It's not funny. He kills all the alligators. That's not funny. I know that somebody's going to be PETA or ASPCA or something and write me a comment. It's not funny, you know, but crazy Mad magazine. Here it is here, more of the spoof on Tarzan. Oh, I love these TV and movie spoofs. And there's some more. Ooh, Spy versus Spy. Oh, I love that. I love that comic, Spy versus Spy. So here we see. I'm trying to do this cleverly. The white spy puts out a big heavy rock, and the black spy is reading the newspaper. No, I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it away. Wait, what am I doing here? Okay. Then the black spy is wondering what the rock's there for. There it is right there. He's wondering what the rock is there for. So he uses the rock to go up the fire escape. It cracks me up. And then he gets like a couple rungs up this fire escape. He gets up a few rungs up the fire escape, and then he gets up even closer, and there's the white spy sleeping. I'm gonna try to cover up the cool ending. I'm not gonna, it's just like, and then the next thing is, oh, the ladder starts moving, uh-oh, and he smashes his head. You had to think like a 12-year-old kid, though. When the July '67, I was 13 years old, and it was between 8th grade and my freshman year. I had just graduated Chapel Hill School, and I was about to, it was in between 8th grade and freshman year of high school. What is a final exam? What is a final exam? There's the kid. The guy's sick before. That was me before my chemistry finals. Oh, what's this? A receipt? I'm completely in the moment. Flowers. Oh, this company went to Bradenton Bakery in Leesburg. If anyone's ever been there, it went out of business, unfortunately. This is from December 1st, 2016. Bought a loaf of bread for 99 cents. But this bakery, Bradenton Bakery, put in the comments if you ever went to the Bradenton Bakery in Leesburg. There it is there. There's the date. December 1st, December 1st, 2016. I don't know if it comes out clear or not. So many things have changed in this area. So many businesses, restaurants and businesses and stores have gone out of business over the past few years. It's kind of sad. Like the mom and pop shops in this area and outside the villages have gone out of business, and there's like more and more corporate stores and business, corporate stores and restaurants, and the mom and pop shops are going out. The lighter side of eating. This cracks me up. The lighter side of eating. Oh, I'll tell you, these are great. I can't read them all. I just don't have the time, but usually 4 full pages of the comics of I'm working with, I think it was Dave Berg. I don't know if it was Dave Berg or, let me see. David Berg. Oh, these guys were geniuses. These guys were geniuses. They were just geniuses. A celebrity's wallet. Let me see what the paper. Man, I'll tell you, Mad Magazine. Oh, I loved it. Loved Mad Magazine. The back, great gray hair conditioner. Put your hand over the bald half and see how much younger he looks. The guy lost his hair. Great gray. Oh. Be satisfied with your gray hair and take good care of it. Remember, a man with gray hair looks distinguished, a heck of a lot more distinguished than if he suddenly goes bald. Oh boy. It cracks me up. So, Mad Magazine 112, July 1967. There's Alfred. Way too cool, Alfred E. Newman. Oh, I tell you, these, man. Up in the old tree fort, Stu and I had the tree fort at my house was this huge, humongous maple tree, huge towering maple tree, and Stu and I built, and Dad helped. It was 3 tiers, but on the first tier, Stu and I built a box. I guess it was, you know what I mean. I guess probably, well, it was enough. It was big enough that you could put a Mad Magazine in it and still have a little room. And we put plastic, we lined the wooden box with plastic so the rain couldn't seep in. And, you know, it had like a hinged top. And then we could lock it. We had a little lock. And we thought it was so cool. And it was on the first tier. I have a picture of it somewhere. I have a picture of Stu on the first tier, and the box is in the picture. But just, I mean, great memories. And then we used to sleep out in the backyard, Stu and I, and cousins, Dave, and oh, we had a clubhouse, a pretty good sized clubhouse. I mean, I was pretty. I mean, 4 or 5 kids could sit around in the clubhouse. Had a table in it, and then we also had another wooden box there. It was a milk crate, the old-fashioned wooden milk crates, and we had a top on it so they didn't get ruined in the rain. But we had plastic. My dad had this big, thick, black plastic, and we put that on top of the roof. It was a flat roof, but we put that thick plastic on top, and so when it rained, the water didn't leak in the clubhouse. It was cool. We'd sit around and read comic books and Mad magazines. It was really cool. And it had a door, and it had 2 windows. And it was really cool. Oh man, I'll tell you, to just be like, let me see. I'd say to be 12 for a week in the summer. Oh, Rod Serling did a Twilight Zone. It's season 1, episode 5, Walking Distance. If you get the chance, check it out. Gig Young portrays Rod Serling, and it's a true story. Rod Serling, it's the fifth episode, season 1. So before Rod Serling got Twilight Zone off the ground, just before he got made the deal with CBS, he went back to his old hometown of oh my God, I've been there a few times. It's gonna drive me nuts now. Rod, I'm in the moment here. This is gonna drive me nuts. Rod Serling. Remember, you have to go to the library. Library, what's that? Home town. Binghamton. So he went back to Binghamton in let me see. Well, I think it was 59. I mean, it's the summer of 19. It goes back to Binghamton, and it goes back to the old sweet shop, aka similar to like the Moe's Sweet Shop in Lincoln Park, and they got the counter and the the spinning what I don't know what you call them, spinning seats, so anyway, counter seats. And he goes there, and he gets a malted milk or a milkshake or something, and he walks around the town, and all these memories flood him, from when he was a kid. But Moe's Sweet Shop now is I believe is a Dunkin' Donuts. If you're watching and you're living in Lincoln Park, or you've been to Lincoln Park recently, put in the comments if I'm right. I think Moe's Sweet Shop is now a Dunkin' Donuts. Steve retired. Steve's Barbershop. Steve retired, and there's another barber there. And the old hardware store, True Value, is out of business. A lot of things have changed, but Candy Castle's not there anymore. I used to love Candy Castle, but things change. Well, I used to buy all my Mad magazines from Moe's Sweet Shop. He had in the back, beautiful display rack, comic books, Mad magazines, and Life and Look and all that, Time, Newsweek, all that stuff. Oh, I tell you, feeling kind of homesick today. I've been feeling homesick a lot lately. And kind of melancholy, kind of a little bit sad, not overwhelmingly sad, but a little bit sad. I'd love to hike the Appalachian Trail one more time, I like to hike the Appalachian Trail for about like a week, you know, before I pass away. But that's not going to happen. I mean, I think with the Scouts, Dad and I hiked the Appalachian Trail. And I'm not talking about just going for a day. I mean, for week-long excursions, you know, week-long hikes on the Appalachian Trail. I think 7 or 8 times I hiked the Appalachian Trail. So that was a really special. That's a really special memory. Like Thomas Wolfe wrote, "You can't go home again. You know, what are you gonna do?" So, well, I'm gonna wrap it up. So keep a good thought, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll sign off. So, if you like this video, or even if you didn't like this video, please smash the like button. Please leave some comments. I gotta get back into the groove of being more dedicated to responding to comments. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. You know, some of these YouTubers, they get up there and they just beg you to subscribe. I you know, I try not to do that. So, but please subscribe. Pretty please subscribe. So pretty please subscribe. So it's got my magazine here. And so stay happy, stay positive, stay healthy. This is Richard Mabey signing off.